Hey everybody, this is our friend Ron Criswell, and Ron and Carolyn are members here at Lifebridge Community Church. Ron is teaching one of our mission intensive classes coming up in March. So Ron, tell us about the class. First of all, what is it called?
Well, we have a big name for the class because it's a lot of material. It's a big class. So we're calling it Living Fully from the Heart Jesus Gave You. And that really does pretty well say what the class is about. Learning to live from our heart, just as God and Jesus created us to do.
Yeah, I think people should know. I know you worked in corporate America, but you were a pastor for 13 years.
I was. I'm a lifelong Jesus follower, and I was a pastor for a number of years, a youth pastor, a associate pastor, a lead pastor, done pretty much everything you could imagine in the local church. My motivational gift is teaching.
Yeah.
I've always had a heart to teach. It's been my passion, and I'm really excited for the opportunity to use that gift in this setting for this class. It's going to be good.
Yeah, we've talked about this topic, and I know you have a passion for it. I know you're going to come at it from a pastoral heart, but also a biblical foundation. Why should somebody come? Like, who do you think should come? Why should they come to this class?
Well, someone should come to this class because we as believers all have a calling to maturity. And if you've been in church world following Jesus at all, you have heard grow up in Christ, be mature. Paul in Colossians, working with everything in his ability to help people become fully mature in Christ. And that's a big order. And as we work through our Christian experience with that, there's lots of ways to do that. We have tools that God's given us, spiritual disciplines, things like Bible study and prayer and fasting, coming to church and worshiping, hearing good sermons, all of these things. The list is really open-ended of the ways God can work to help us mature. So this class is going to give you yet one more tool that you can add to your toolbox. And it's very likely going to be a tool that maybe you've never heard of, never thought about. If you've heard about it, you probably didn't consider it as a tool to help you grow and mature, but it very much is. And so anyone who really is wanting to grow and you've worked at it, you're serious about loving God and serving Jesus, and you just are anxious for anything that can help you on that journey, this would be a good next step.
What are some of the practical things that they'll walk out of this class with?
Okay, well, that's a great question. And first of all, I guess I'd say this is not pop psychology. It's not group therapy. Don't want to give that kind of impression. This is going to be a thoroughly biblical study, and the Bible illustrates this living fully, completely. And so we're going to look at some key Bible characters. We're going to look at Jesus himself, John the Baptist, David, who illustrates wonderfully living from the heart, the way God made him. Even John the Baptist and Peter, Solomon will be some of the biblical greats that we use to illustrate what we're talking about. And the goal of all of this is to help us build intimacy with God. And so these will be tools, and really, in a very real sense, you could consider many of the tools we'll be talking about as relational skills. And that's important because I think of relationships as the miracle grow of maturity and growth. And so we're going to be working on that from that perspective.
That is a whole lot. I mean,
it is.
Now, we're putting this class, so each of the 4 classes goes underneath our mission of love, feed, spur, and connect. We're putting this class under the love piston. And what I heard you say was, this is about maturing in our relationships, towards God, but also especially in our relationships towards each other and how we love each other one at a time. So if we're really wanting to live out the mission here, this sounds like critical stuff.
Learning to love and be more intimate in our connection with others, it should come as naturally as our next breath. And I don't know, for a lot of people, those things are difficult and we need help, and we help each other relationally to get there. So yes, it definitely fits that category very well of love.
Yeah. And, you can think inclusive of church, but probably great effect in your marriage, great effect with your kids, great effect with people you work with, on and on and on and on. So
Exactly.
I appreciate you teaching this class. This is every Wednesday night, 7 o'clock here at Lifebridge. People would sign up for this class and they stick to this class 5 weeks, every Wednesday night. Dinner's at 6:30 if you want to eat before, but then the class starts at 7 o'clock, goes for 1 hour. So I'm just grateful that you and Carolyn are here, and now grateful that you get to use your gifts. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm thrilled. I'm excited, looking forward to it. I hope a lot of folks will sign up for this, and this will be just an introduction that will spur people to explore it further and just reap the benefits that this has brought to my life in their own walk with the Lord.
Very good. Ron, appreciate it. We'll see you soon, okay?
All right, great. Thanks.
Bye.